Now, just figuring because I'm on a Benchmade video kick here, that I'll keep going with the Benchmade 15020. Come on, camera. Let me see if I can move this to get a more appreciable shot. There we go. So, this was a release from Benchmade in 2010 and discontinued very quickly in 2012. It's a Mike Waddell designed collaboration, and I just did a video before on the 300SN. I also had the 15020 engraved by Benchmade. For those of you interested, that is Hebrew for high. It is life. It also has a numerical value of 18, but the knife, the person who gave it to me, I wanted to symbolize the importance. I never plan on getting rid of this knife, so I was very comfortable in having Benchmade put something meaningful and special for me on there. I fully recommend anybody do that, by the way. They can do amazing things. You just send them a text file. Let me just wipe some of the dirt off there. Okay, so the 15020 was the full size, and there was a mini done. There was also a walnut version, both full size and mini, that was done as well. And this was the knife. The thing that got me very interested in this knife was it was a bigger griptilian. I mean, in every sense. The blade profile is dead on to that beautiful sheep's foot that they did on the griptilian. I'd fallen in love with the griptilian and with Benchmade, and I said, you know what? This looks like a beefier, stronger version. Got the beautiful access lock right there. Full steel liners. With your back spacer. And everything was designed to kind of mimic a rib cage pattern. And I'll tell you something, it really gives you... The regular griptilian had no problem in terms of attaching to your hand. But this knife in particular just sticks into your hand, I mean, tremendously more. These are much more rare. They had the split arrow pocket clip, which, by the way, I believe Benchmade stopped using. This was one of their best clips. I don't see why they ever stopped making knives with them. I wish, for example, like the bug outs would come with these. Very controversial subject, I'm sure. Maybe leave me some comments down below if you fully disagree with that. But this knife was, for me, just a souped up version of what that griptilian was. Quick story about this knife. Anytime I post it, I'll get comments if I'm carrying it for the day and if I'm showing off in a picture. And I had somebody contact me and say, oh my gosh, I have one of those knives, and we ended up talking. We have the same exact interest in knives, like down to the detail. And that person and I started becoming very good friends over time, built a relationship. So this is my this is my friendship knife that built a really neat friendship. And in the knife community, I think that's the coolest thing, that we end up finding people that have very common interests to us and share our lives. This is Mike Waddell's Bone Collector symbol. Mike Waddell has the Bone Collector series, hunting series. It's been around, I think, 10 seasons, and it's even still going. Countless collaborations that this guy has done. Was attached to Realtree for a little while, I believe. And what Benchmade did was, after they discontinued this line, they went to the Hunt series. By the way, there were some fixed blade options in this Bone Collector series as well. But they went to the Hunt series. They switched the steel. This is in D2 steel, and I gotta just be honest, D2 is not what I probably would have gone with in a hunting line. It is semi-stainless. I've never had any problems, but I've definitely never gotten anything hunting-wise on this knife. I would definitely go with something much more suited, I think, steel-wise for that. But that said, D2 in an EDC capacity, and especially on this knife, for a winter carry, this is, I love putting this knife in my pocket. It is a little bit heavier. It's just over 5 ounces. And you get right about, I don't know exactly the size of the blade, but it's about 3.5 inches, I think. I'm going to get some close-ups right here. And I'm going to go slow because, again, these are a little bit harder to run into, just for people to have a reference point. Just love this knife. I think, again, I'm in love with the thumb hole. I wish that Benchmade would continue to make more models with that as an option. Thumb stud if you want it, but thumb hole also if you like those. What a great knife. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching this video.